friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Winnie BLV, Mouth of the South. No intro, no outro, just this hoe. How are you all? It is Thursday. I told you I'd be back. It is a fabulous, almost weekend. It's Friday Eve, and everybody says that. You ever get an email from work on a Thursday? It's always like, thank goodness, the weekend's almost here. It's Friday Eve. I don't know why, but anyway. We're conditioned now, and I can't wait till the weekend just because I have no plans, but, you know, I can just lay around even more than I already do. I do have a story for you, though. This isn't a very funny story. It's just a story that happened to me that, you know, I just thought I'd tell you guys about. My kids are now, you know, 2 of them are adults, and then I still have one that's over there doing school today, and she is 13. So when I was pregnant with her, my last child, and I knew this was going to be the last because she was a, what? I had a 7-year-old and a 12-year-old already, and I was pregnant with her, and my husband won this fantastic trip, all expense paid, to Panama City, Panama. So we had been planning on it all year long, even though I was just barely pregnant. I was probably like, you know, 14, 15 weeks along. I don't know. But anyway, we won this trip, and I was so excited. The week of the trip got here, I couldn't wait because I was off from work. I was also going on a fabulous trip. It was just, yes. What do you think happened 3 days before we left, or were supposed to leave? I, as I have been struggling all week with, got a kidney stone. No big deal, but I get them all the time. But this one was particularly hard on me. I had to go into the hospital. It was terrible. I had to have surgery, or I think they put a stent in. Anyway, I had to be hospitalized. That was Wednesday. We were going to leave Saturday morning on this fabulous trip. So Wednesday night, they were doing all they could. They said, you know, the earliest you'll get out of here is Friday, maybe Saturday. And I was like, oh, hell no, I'm going on this trip. Yeah. So Wednesday turned into Thursday. My husband did stay with the other 2 kids because, you know, I had 2 kids at home, school-aged kids at the time. So I was just like, go tend to them. Come back when you can. It's, you know, raising kids, what are you going to do? Anyhow, I get a call from my husband in the hospital room. This was probably Thursday night. So I'd already been there a day. I still was not giving up the ghost on this trip. I wanted to take this trip so bad. So he calls and says, babe, I sold the trip, which he didn't really sell it. He let someone else pay our deposit on the trip. It was a group thing with his work, and he let someone else at work take the trip instead of us. He said, you know, we were going to get stuck with this, whatever it was, $2,000 deposit, and we're not even going to go. So he went ahead and had everything switched over while he was at work to this other couple. What? The actual... I was livid. You heard, I was thinking I was still going to get out of that hospital bed and jerk those IVs out and run to the tarmac and get on that plane. I was still planning on it. I was not. But he wasn't hearing it. He was like, we're not getting stuck with this fancy trip. We're not paying for something we're not going on. He was, you know, trying to be proactive and, you know, save us some money. But I was being like, damn it, I want to go. So I, of course, turned into the ugly cry. I mean, I was alone. I will never forget this. I was alone in that hospital room, pregnant, having a kidney stone, like the worst day of my life. I will never forget it, girl. And I didn't know it at the time, but there were 2 doctors. One was a urologist, and one was just like a resident following him around. Standing outside the door. They were standing outside my door. And I was on the phone. I think I finally called my mom, and we were trying to look for a connecting flight if I missed the flight. But, you know, my husband had already given the trip away, so I was bawling, crying. I was mad. I was sad. I was in pain. You name it. My emotions were high. You heard? So I was in the ugly cry. I mean, I was in the, how dare him? Why did he do this? No, how dare him? I guess they were waiting for me to get finished with my phone call, crying to my mom, and as soon as I hung up the phone, they walked in, and it was kind of like, whoa, wait, what? You heard all that? And they were like, yeah, we heard you, and we're so sorry that this is happening, and yada, yada, yada. And I was just like, oh, God, help me. Okay. All that happened. We did not get to take the trip. I even went online and was trying to find, you know, flights that I could go down there and meet the... We weren't spending no money to do that. Bill was like, no, we're not going on this damn trip. So fast forward. So that would have been 2006. Okay. You guys know that I help out with an event. It's kind of like a Dancing with the Stars for like a local thing. I'm sure everybody has this in their town. But yeah, it's like a local event, and they get, like, you know, bankers and doctors and lawyers and, you know, TV personalities and all that to show up, you know, the local stars of the town, and they dance, and I help out with judging because I'm just there for comic relief. I'm not good particularly at dancing, but anyway, they just have me there for, you know, the fun of it. So here comes this guy to dance. He does his dance, and the whole time I'm like, I know him. I totally know him, right? I know this guy. So he dances, and you know this shtick. At the end, they come up, and then all the judges say, oh, you know, here, I give you an 8 because you did this and this and this, you know. And I say something funny, and then we move on. But when we got to him, he turned around. Sure enough, it was that doctor, my actual urologist at the time, that had gone in there, and I guess they caught the stone. I don't remember what all happened, but he was in there getting that stone out for me. And I said the first thing, I didn't say anything funny, nothing about his dancing. I just said, oh, I know you. Do you remember me? And he was like, wait, no, I don't know. And I was like, you've been all up in these taters. He was like, oh yeah, Panama, it's you. And I was like, yes, how are you? So we had a moment there on the dance floor in front of hundreds of other people. That was nice. I was like, I brought some slides. Let's watch them now. This is my ureter. Oh yeah, there's the stuff. No, I'm kidding. I did have pictures though, for anybody that was interested, on my phone. No big deal. All right, guys, I'm doing an unboxing today of card holders. I get on a kick. You guys know this. I have been in the, I don't have it in here, but the MCM card holder for several months, I think. Probably all summer long. And I love that thing. It's the softest leather. I love the edge on that thing. The edge is so smooth. Sometimes I just sit while I'm waiting in line to pay and just rub on the silky smooth edges. Yeah. But anyway, I got this from, I bought 2 of them today that you're going to see. Well, it's been a while. I've been sitting on these. But I bought 2 of them from Nordstrom Rack. And one because it matches this little, my little MCM Vanity Case. And someone told me about that on the video, that they told me that there was a wallet and a card case. And I was like, oh, let me get on Nordstrom Rack right now. Some MCM. I'm loving MCM. You guys like that sound? I love it. Okay. What's in the box? So it comes with your little tiny, tiny dust bag and your tiny, tiny MCM box. Cute. It's got your little accoutrement. I don't even know if I'm saying that word right. Is that a word I need to use? I don't know. So, da 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 da, and it matches. Although, this has the colors that is in the top of this thing. Let me grab it. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, this Vanity Case, it has sort of the, well, you know, it's not actually the same exact green. It's sort of a greenish blue. But yeah, I can see it's the same white material, the leather. It's the same white leather here. I would have really been into it though if this had been that blue. How cute would that have been? But it's a pretty nice one. It's just like the other one that I've got. These, that's what I was saying, the edges on this thing, if you can see them, they're really nicely done. That is a detail most people would be like, yeah, it's got edges, big deal. But yeah, the leather is very soft, and it's all leather inside, so it has one big pocket here. It's your basic card holder. It's got a slot here for cards, one there, one here, and one here. And it's not as stiff as my other one is. This is a little more pliable, sort of silky inside on these two pockets here. But yeah, this stuff here is really soft. But yeah, I bought that because somebody told me about it, and it was, I'm thinking it was like 75 bucks. I think these retail for somewhere around 149 or something. So I think it was about half off, and that moved me for some reason. I was like, yes, sold! And this one was only like 20 bucks, and it was Kate Spade, and I really liked this one because it was pink and green on the website, but when I got it, it's so stinking cute, Kate Spade. But when I got it, let me take these little slots out of here. When I bought this on the website, it said pink and green, and when I got it, it's sort of an olive type green. It's very dark green, hunter green, I guess. I don't know. I love pink and green, as you guys know. So I was all about that life, but when I got it, the green, you really can't tell it, can you? But the edges are nice on this too. But it's got the little Spade emblem back there. And like I said, it was 20 bucks. It's leather. No complaints here. It's made really well. I like the way that it kind of goes up on the top in like a little curve. But it's got a pocket here for cards. It's got one here. Of course, it's got your bigger pocket here and your Kate Spade stuff. How much had this little dog been? So I guess suggested retail is 58. It went down to 48, and then 40, and then 24.97, and then I think I got some percentage off of that. But I don't think I paid more than 20 bucks for this thing. But anyway, it's very cute, and I will carry it at some point. I know I say that all the time, but I mean it. I'm going to get in this thing. It's happening. And now for the Big Daddy, which I cut into it already, and I did peek at it, but I haven't used it or anything because I wanted you guys to see it. And this one is thanks to, I really got influenced on this one. I really did. Thanks to Maddie. I got influenced by her. Lisa loves bags, and also Autumn. I think everybody has this card holder, but I saw theirs and was like, yes, I'm needing this. So anyhow, I got this on Farfetch for no other reason than they offer the quad pay thing, or I don't even know what it is, Klarna, or I'm not sure, Afterpay, whatever it is, it does your payments in equal amounts over so many weeks, and you pay every 2 weeks. And I just thought that's better than using a credit card. I've been doing that a lot, although I think I've done it a few too many times because I'm constantly getting those texts on my phone like, hey, we're getting ready to take out for your payment or whatever. So my husband heard it the other day, and he was like, how many of those daggone things do you have? And I'm like, a few. He's like, it's not a good deal if you have $200 in every, week or two. But anyway, this was my last Afterpay. If he's watching, it is. But I got this on Farfetch. But it is Saint Laurent. Yes. And you already know. Your girl loves red. I mean, I am such a big fool about red. And there was no savings on this. It was exactly the same amount as it would have been on the YSL site, on Nordstrom, or wherever. I mean, it was this price everywhere. So I ended up just getting it for the ease of the 4 payments because I didn't want to use a credit card and I didn't want to shell out the bucks for it at the time. So, you know, therein lies the dilemma. So anyhow, I think I've had this long enough to have actually paid for it now. So what? But it's red. Yes, because I love red. I mean, I'm going to call this lipstick red. What is it? Fire engine red? It's very, very red. Berry red. Whatever. The color of my face when I get embarrassed, which is few and far between, but it happens. Or if I get pissed. So anyhow, it's got the gold hardware on there. It is just, they're right. I mean, everybody's right that has got one of these and says, you need it, it's fabulous, because it really is fabulous. I am going to switch over and use this one for a little while. I think I need to stop with card holders because I have plenty now. So, but this I like because it's red and I can find it easily in my bag. It looks nice to just carry in somewhere with your phone. I love everything about it. This leather is very nice, very impressive. I'm totally down with this purchase. So, yeah. Thanks to everybody that made this one possible. So I will tell you, as they have told me, you need to get one of these, girl, for sure. Like I said, I found this on Farfetch. They still have it. They actually have this on, you can find this a lot of places. And as I always tell you, I like Fashion File and the, you know, selling sites, but girl, don't get caught up in that, because all the ones that I saw on Fashion File when I bought this one, you could buy the new one for what they wanted for a pre-loved, and there were none that were excellent condition when I looked. So if they were in excellent condition, they were like, you know, over $300. This is actually less than that. So definitely go on a site where you can get a brand new one, and don't get caught up in the eBay and the Fashion File and the Tradesy and all that, because there's, you know, you can get a brand new one with all the stuff that's never been carried for what you can over there. I tell people that all the time, but seriously, always check the authentic place or the actual retail sites to get it brand new before, especially on SLGs. Because I've just noticed that they're going to take you for a ride on those. So yeah, and on Farfetch you can do the 4 payments. I'm not sure if it's Afterpay. I'm not really sure what it is. I think isn't Afterpay just something that comes on there and says, hey, you have Afterpay, go ahead and pay with this. I think most sites do offer that now. But anyhow, so yeah, my 3 favorite card holders. Actually, my 3 newest card holders right here. Thanks, guys, for joining me, and I think coming up probably closer to Sunday or Monday, I'm going to post another video, and I was tagged in a tag video by Lux Granny, and it's 50 odd things about me, so that'll be fun. I'll try to make it funny, but turns out I'm having a hard time finding. I can find about 10 easily, and then I'm kind of like, okay. What's interesting? Nothing. No. Just an old woman buying up bags, honey. I hope y'all have a fantastic weekend, and join me back for my next video. If you want to know when that is, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be warned of when she posts something again. Also hit the like and comment if you want to, because I enjoy that. I like seeing your comments and I like talking to you. Incidentally, about the comments, I see that sometimes I can go on my computer and I notice there's a bunch of posts that I haven't commented on, but I'm not trying not to comment on your guys' posts. But if I happen to miss it, it's because I check everything on my phone and my iPad, and I always check every day to make sure I've, you know, responded to your comments, because I enjoy that and I have fun with you guys. So I don't know what's going on. If YouTube is hanging on to some on my computer, I don't know how that works. And if I double comment on something, it's just me in the middle of the night taking Ambien and being crazy. Hey, listen though, if y'all see my husband, please don't tell him nothing. Bye. It's Yoda. Let me see what she's saying. Do you know how to sew through thick leather hides? No. No, I don't. I see dead people. They're sitting right behind her. Oh. Who the heck is this? Your ass is sin? What? Okay. Wait. Oh, your glasses are in. Shit, I need them.